What do you get me for Valentine's Day? No birth control. Hitting it wrong.
All right, folks. 10 points on your points cards tonight.
Thank you. I made a terrible mistake and didn't bring napkins in here with me.
I can run some in.
I already know my kid's gonna get conceived on a Monday because I'm gonna make a Monday Night Raw joke and just go with it.
Insane.
Thank you, love. Love you. We ordered fresh rolls, and they're delicious, and I love them. But I'm mad at the restaurant because an order of fresh rolls is one big fresh roll that's cut into 6 pieces. But that means most of the pieces are open on both ends, and therefore all of the filling just like spills out when you try to eat it.
I ate all 6 of them without a single drop spilling. What do you mean?
Well, I am a messy eater, I guess, and you have a big mouth.
The big thing in Ottawa is our most famous egg roll places are open-ended, so you get these like nice burnt ends at the end of them. They're really good.
Ooh.
Yum. That's
Is anybody spending points tonight?
Not tonight.
No.
I'm sorry, how many points on our points card did you say again?
10. But you know what? I'm gonna be fair here. I am giving you guys the restriction that you can't cheese it with rebuying used ones. So I'm gonna say 15 instead. So add an extra 5 to your points card.
Man.
Nice round 50.
Damn it.
I'm gonna get a
55.
little one.
95.
55.
So
Oh.
close. Can I give you one of my, or like 5 of my points so you can be brought up to 100?
I'd allow that. That's teamwork.
Sick. Fuck yeah. I'll take
Hell
a grand
yeah.
charm, please, BHT.
Okay, a grand charm and a little charm. So who else is getting a little charm?
I'm
I'll
getting
take-
a little one.
2 littles.
Jesus and Chaka. Or not Jesus, Loki. Loki, you get a charm of predation. And for you, Chaka, you get a sword sniper charm and a charm of intelligence.
Those sound cool. Not that I already have a 30 intelligence.
Inappropriate.
You might have to do some
You
trades.
have a 30.
I got the grand charm of perfect something or other, and the something or other that I rolled was intelligence.
Yeah, Grant. There's only one in there, and it makes a stat 30. She's hive mind Lex Luthor. Or-
That's terrifying, and I love it.
Or you know, Sister Sage from The Boys.
Yeah.
That's essentially Chaka if she decided to have a music career instead of being just a regular nerd.
And if she wanted to start a cult.
Yeah. Grand charm. A grand charm for Mr. Oka. You are getting the grand charm of the unfettered. You have advantage on ability checks made to resist being grappled. In addition, you can use an action to automatically escape a grapple or free yourself of restraints of any kind.
Alright.
Hell yeah. That's cool.
Recap is super short. You guys continued fighting with the Avatar of Flongo and the Flongonian brood. Most of the crew chewed through the other forces, making their way directly to the Avatar itself, while Chaka was investigating the barrels off to the side, finding that there were biohazard symbols and labels saying property of the United States Army. And she also was able to extract some of the liquid leaking from one of them in like a syringe that she pulled out of a used mana injector cartridge. Chubbs got way too many crits, and I'm suspicious that he is cheating. Judgment, Oka's mech was totaled. And we kind of ended our session like in the heat of combat as some spawns are like kind of like popping up here and there, but you guys have managed to kind of keep them at bay so far. And most of you are in the Avatar of Flongo's cheese right now. The bomb is armed and active. with about like 54 minutes or something left on the count for it. So still plenty of time, but who knows what's going to happen. You have a cloaca to get inside of, and only an avatar of Flongo and some goons in your way. At the top of round 8, Oka, it is your go.
All right. I'm gonna do what I can with my minuscule amount of health while I have it. I'm gonna use Supernova Slash. As an action, swing the blade in a wide arc, 15-foot cone. The avatar needs to make a DC 18 Dexterity saving throw, or take 8d8 radiant damage, or half as much on a save. God damn it.
I made it with a -1.
Proud of you, BHD. I'm really, really proud of you.
I appreciate you. Thank you. Still half,
So
right?
it takes, yeah, still half. So 18 damage. Yeah, I think
16.
16.
For 36?
Yeah, fuck, I'm wrong. My mind went 32. I'm an idiot.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
18. 18, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then where is it? Okay, so I can't do that. I will also use where is it? I'll use my last charge of Switchfoot Charm as a bonus action. So for a minute, all attacks against me have disadvantage. And that will be it.
That is very smart. So Oka draws his blade that like shines with his brilliant light and slashes out as like it starts as like the size of his sword and expands, and like you get like a couple slashes in, and it's kind of like these cross of like this like radiant light that kind of like washes over it. It does cut into it, but it seems that the skin is very tough, not resisting it but not taking as much damage as you would have hoped. Then you pop that charm, almost getting like kind of like a blur effect to you as you start to like you're bouncing in place. Wade, that's you.
All right, I will reach back for a mighty punch, and as I do, I start glowing as my second wind heals me for 13 health. And then I will punch this dude in the face.
Can you correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the last thing I did in the last session was that like that grand charm of the concussive voice where I like temporarily like blinded Flongo.
Yeah,
Is that still in effect or did that wear off?
that is still in effect. So like these guys behind you, all of the little guys are getting disadvantage on all their attacks.
Okay, cool.
So does 21 hit the avatar?
21 absolutely hits the avatar.
For basically minimum damage? 7. So that's 1 force, 2 lightning, plus 4 ambiguous. Probably magical bludgeoning.
So it'll take 1 less from that.
Okay.
It's got resistance to lightning. But you punch this thing. Chubbs. Or sorry, Chaka. It's Chaka Khan.
Sorry, that was terrible timing to stuff a fresh roll in my mouth. Oh, there I am. Okay. Okay. I'm going to aim at this the big guy right in front of me here,
Yeah.
and do they get like disadvantage on saving throws or anything, or was it just disadvantage on attacks?
They get disadvantage on their attacks and they're blinded basically.
Okay.
Like you cut them off from like the core of Flongo, so they're disoriented. I'll say attacks that you guys have against them have advantage as well.
Excellent.
Was that what you were about to ask there?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I was asking about it earlier in case it affected any of the attacks that my teammates were making. Sorry for interrupting your turn earlier. I don't imagine this thing counts as a humanoid, huh?
Let's see, guys. Let's take a look. What do you think?
It's
Looks
got
pretty
a
humanoid to me.
torso, and arms, and legs, and a head.
It's
It's got all the body parts a human has.
It is not a
Looks like some of
humanoid.
my
Monster
coworkers.
humanoid.
I've seen some
Humanoid still
crackheads
in the
crawl around
title?
like that.
Who was it? Did I only tell you, Ellie, about the history of what Flongo is, or did I tell everybody at the end of last session?
I think if you told me, I don't even remember, if I'm being
I had
honest.
left early that session.
Okay. I don't know, like, you know where it comes from, and I don't know if you'll ever actually, like, come into a position of being able to get the information unless you actively pursue it. So I might let you in. I need to make, like, a Patreon or something so I can be like, you gotta watch the Patreon to find out, but you guys are gonna find out after sessions, so you'll know and the fans will not.
Whoa.
Wait, I
Gonna
think I
riot
do
being
know.
streamed.
I think I do remember. Hold on a second.
Chaka, take your turn. Take your turn first.
No,
Take your turn first.
Are you sure this thing isn't a humanoid?
It is no longer a humanoid.
If its origins once were humanoid-ish, I feel like one could argue.
No, it
that...
is. It is an aberration. It is not a humanoid.
So I can't try to charm person then.
No. It is about as far from people as could be.
Okay, but imagine how funny it would be if I did charm it.
You got to get charm aberration.
Is that a thing? Is that a spell I can learn?
I'm pretty sure
I
it's
don't
Charm
think that's
Monster. Charm Monster would probably do it.
I need to learn that spell. I didn't even know that existed.
It's a higher level.
Gotta level up. Okay. Well, this is so much more boring than trying to charm the monster. I'm just gonna shoot it. And you said we get advantage on our attacks?
Yes. Sorry, I'm Rangooning.
Yeah, Rangoon all night. 19 hit.
19 hits.
Damage. 6 whole damages.
For cool 6.
See, way less cool than if I charmed it. And then 60 feet. How close is? Where is? I'm going to bonus action healing word. Who is within range that has the most damage to them? Problem child? Can I healing word problem child?
No, that's a mech.
Dang it, I guess I'll healing word. Should I do Ice Golem A or General Vec?
I would go with Vec. The ice golems are pretty expendable.
Yeah, I was thinking Vec is more important too. Yeah, let's healing word General Vec then.
The ice golems don't have names.
Yeah,
If
that's
I
fair.
make a
But they have
recommendation,
letters.
you could probably use Bardic Inspiration on one of them, on Beck. That would probably be a little more beneficial. They can all heal each other, so
Oh, I didn't know they could do that, or I forgot that they could do that. Yeah, can I give them Bardic Inspiration? Where is that on my? I always forget where that is in my thingy.
It's probably in your features tab.
Features.
Bardic
Inspiration, found it.
I just bookmarked it for you, so it'll be in your attributes tab as well.
Ooh, thank you. Oh, I see it there now. I would like to bardically inspire him, please.
Yeah, I don't think you've used any of your bardics at all, so
Because I keep forgetting it exists.
yeah, general.
I'm a great bard, you guys.
General Vec will get a d6 on an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Hell yeah.
What do you say to General Vec to inspire him?
You're doing great, sweetie.
He blushes in only a way that an ice elemental can. Like, his cheeks get frostier somehow. You see, like, these, like this little, like, ring of frost appear on his cheeks. He's like, oh thank you, ma'am.
Excellent.
And pass the turn when you're done.
Boopity boop. There we go.
Chubopulous Michael.
Not sure I like that name for him, but
His full government name.
I felt very uncomfortable hearing that. I felt very uncomfortable.
all right. Let me just refresh my memory on something real quick because
Excuse
up
me.
to my walking speed. Okay, yeah. Fuck it, we'll go over here and fight these guys.
Oh yeah, Chubbs like still getting used to flying, just kind of like doing the doggy paddle through the air.
You know, he's doing great. I'm really proud of him. But what we're going to do is we're going to I'm going to take a swing at him with the tower shield. Which one of these is the correct one again? That one. And then these guys are all cut off as well, correct?
Yes, they are.
An 18 to hit the swarm?
It absolutely hits.
Cool. Then six.
These things are like coming up behind you guys, and Chubbs just flies in and just shield blocks a group of them together.
And then Chubbs is gonna set his shield and try and lock them in where they are.
Also anchoring himself so his legs are like kind of like floating like a flag. The Techno Scourge. I think the Techno Scourge is going to use this. As you watch as it almost like it glows and then sucks in that energy and then explodes outward with this like violent electromagnetic pulse. Each creature of its choice in the area must make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. I will make sure that I put that into just a big thing. Mechs are going to have to deal with something different. So let me start with the people who are not in mechs, and then it's basically Problem Child otherwise.
And the golems as well.
The golems.
The constructs.
Oh, okay. Yes. Thank you. So let me do these guys first. So that's Vex, Squanky's mascot, Chaka. Give me a second here. I can do a thing. Request roll. DC 15. For you, it is a Constitution saving throw. Chaka.
So goated.
Everybody passes. That's beautiful. So that should be that damage. And that is going to be half on all. So 9 for Chaka, Squangy's mascot, and General Vec. And then it's going to be the Constructs and Problem Child.
Sorry, how much was the damage? It didn't.
As minus 9. It's 9 on just the Vec on the Squanky's mascot and Chaka. And then for the others here, that's gonna be a separate check. That's a dexterity saving throw. All of the golems failed.
God.
That's actually insane. That's going to be 8d8. That's 48 damage to all 4 ice golems and 24 damage to the Problem Child. The Problem Child is not stopped with the pulse. But these 4 guys... These 4 guys here, their speed becomes 0. They can't take reactions. They cannot take bonus actions, and have disadvantage on attack rolls until the end of the Techno Scourge's next turn. And that is all it's going to do. Loki.
So first, I'm gonna roll to see if my wind shear recharges. It's a D6, right?
I think if you hold on.
Well, because on my sheet it says it's charged right now, but I just used it last turn, so it's
I see. Hold on. We can change that.
okay.
Activities. Consumption spent. There we go. So now you should be able to, like, if you like drop it down where it says MIDI save, click on that little die that says 5+.
Oh shit.
Failure.
It does not
All right.
recharge.
Well, if that's in that case, I'm just gonna fly up to Flongo's avatar, and I'm just gonna use halberd. I'm gonna take 2 swings on it with the halberd. Do I get advantage on this or no?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Awesome.
Nice.
That's a hit for sure.
Awesome.
24 damage, and it doesn't resist any of this, I don't think. No.
Second attack.
Oh, almost a 20.
Almost. And then I'm just gonna back up a little bit, get just a little bit out of his range. I don't want to be right up next to him. And my turn.
At the end of your turn, it's going to use a legendary action to move half its speed without taking an attack of opportunity to move up to you.
Oh shit. Oh, big boy.
MT. You take those 2, or, well, sorry, before you go, MT, so you took like those 2 big like slashes, even though you're not like, without the special ability, this thing still seems to like cut wider than it should. And you take those 2 gouges out of it, and before, where it was like steadfast stuck on this, like it becomes focused on the Wormwind Eleutherion.
Righty.
MT, it is your turn.
Well, it just made an opening.
Yep.
That is 1 move, and I'm going to double move and jump in.
All right. Hold on 1 second here.
And I'm carrying the bomb.
Hold on 1 second here. It's actually kind of wild. You leap past this avatar and into the cloaca itself. I'm gonna say you actually drop like right here. You drop about 20 feet. I am gonna give you a little bit of like you take fall damage, right?
I can take fall damage, but I was gonna turn on my hover before I I hit something.
Yeah, you can hover. You, as you're about to land, you kind of like hit your boosters to like boost off, and what you see is just what you can assess. You're pretty smart. You can assess that this is bone. Like this area is all bone on the outside, and then on the inside it appears to be like just mounds of flesh that go deeper and deeper, like a channel that goes down. And you can see the bottom, and you can see what almost looks like acid or like lava at the bottom.
Okay. Well, I am out of move. Where is the tracker?
Hold on, I pulled you to the other scene, so you won't have it on. You won't have the tracker.
Okay. You can just end my turn if you can do it.
Okay.
Or I can go over here to do it.
No, I can pass it. It's fine. Give me, before I do that, MT, give me a raw intelligence check.
Or roll.
On a 10, I can't give you anything. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Flongonian spawn.
Wisdom's my strong.
That's fair. We only have one Flongonian spawn in play, and it's right. I mean, Chubbs is right in its face. So it's gonna take.
My mech has better intelligence than I do.
Did I accidentally roll damage? Is that what happened?
Looks like.
Does 24 hit?
Chubbs?
Yeah.
No.
No? Okay.
27 right now.
Okay. That is their turn then. Oh, these bots are the worst. It's a lie. That is the only Flongonian spawn, right? Yeah.
You got the two little guys.
Oh, yeah. This one is gonna run up to you, Chubbs. Oka. Sorry, you're out in the open. And as you're swinging at that, it's gonna get disadvantage.
Sorry, I was going to go after them, but I saw an opening.
Yep. It rolled a double 18.
Yeah, I know.
It went a 25. That's wild. For 17 damage.
I am now at half health.
The singular spawns have multi-attack. Still at disadvantage.
Fuck. Oh.
12 does not hit.
Saved by the bell.
This one's gonna be on you, Wade. What are you rolling?
My con save.
Misses on the first attack with a nat 1. Oh, that should have been at disadvantage.
Doesn't matter, still a miss.
Yeah.
Just a, more pathetic miss.
I just wanted to see it fail its crit there. God damn.
Reasonable. It sounds like Wade is singing something under his breath. If you listen closely, it's actually the Bee Gees staying alive.
Amazing. Amazing. Before the end of their turn, before the start of the Avatar's turn, it's going to use its other legendary action. Each creature within 15 feet must make a DC 14 a strength saving throw, or take 2d8 bludgeoning damage and be pushed 10 feet away.
I'm guessing that would also include me, despite the fact that I'm on another scene.
No, you're good.
Now, is this a spell or a magical effect?
No.
Fuck.
Are we supposed to be able to see the other scene as well, or is that just for MT?
Right now it's just for MT.
Okay, I thought my thing was broken. I was like, I don't have another scene. I feel left out. But if we're all left out, that's fine.
Yeah, because you guys are still in combat.
That makes sense.
Okay, so the Eletherion failed, and Wade the Dark One failed.
I most certainly did not.
Oh, you re-rolled?
I get 3 rolls when I have advantage.
Oh, okay.
So my 16 is the pass, right?
So just the Eletherion failed the roll. I think it's Saber Suck too. Or take, yes. Okay, so that is 14 bludgeoning damage, and you get knocked back 10 feet as it kind of like pushes out this like crushing pulse that like waves out and tries to push everyone. On its actual turn, it's going to use a Gravitic Inhale. That shouldn't be a line. I'll fix the template later. So it's everybody within 40 feet needs to make a strength saving throw. I think that is I don't know if it's Chubbs. No, Chubbs is out of range. So everybody that's going to be the Eletherion. That's going to be Oka, Wade the Dark One. Judgment just fails and is going to feel the effects of that.
I'm gonna burn my inspiration.
Me too.
Cool.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Going down.
Oh.
If you failed the save, you take 16 bludgeoning damage, and if you made the save, you take half. Are you at 1?
Yeah.
And are pulled. Hold on, I need to start taking. I'm gonna take some damage off on your limbs here. I'm gonna say minus 16 off of a left arm. It is restrained, as well as Eletherion, you got pulled back towards it. Restrained until the end of its next turn, as the ground grips and constricts around it. Wade made the save. And Flongo. And another spawn boops behind Oka.
Dick.
Problem child.
Oh, that's me. Problem Child is going to use his last 3 beam cannons on the Techno Scourge.
Hell yeah.
Does he get advantage on this or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a nat 20.
Baby. $29 on the first one.
Oh.
Finish it, Hans.
That's a hit. Oh, he's got 1 life.
Aw.
1 life to live.
Alright, instead of using my last beam cannon shot, I'm going to use a shoulder cannon shot on this last attack.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Stay down.
Goes down and like crumples down into like this pile, but does not reabsorb into Flongo.
And then just get moving up a little bit there, and that'll be Han.
Squengy's mascot.
Fucking the OG himself. Move and take a few plasma pistol shots. Gets 2, and this will be on the swarm. Is the swarm blinded as well?
Yeah, the swarm's blinded as well. Like Chaka cut everything's connection off to Flongo.
Nice. That'd be 11.
What do you think for the 12 months?
It's a 16 hit.
16 hits.
$18 total.
General Vec.
Alright, so one of these golems is like down. Can I try and pick him up?
Oh, one of them hit 0?
Yeah, one of them did hit 0.
Yeah, there's just like a lump of ice there now.
Yeah. So like all the golems and stuff go in the same turn. I'm basically just gonna try and because they're slow as shit, so I'm gonna have them like try and heal each other.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use a snowball on the one that's down.
It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
No, at 0, its life force is gone. It is a lump of ice
okay.
now.
Yeah, that's fine. They'll just snowball each other then as they move. So, so these 3. So he can go away. They get 10 feet of movement, and then because they have cold absorption, one died. It was a go away. They're just going to take the hit and just throw snowballs at each other. That'd be 10 damage on B, throwing on D, so he'll regain +10. D will throw at B. This is all they can do right now. +5. And then C will also throw at B as well, because he's the only one that's out there outside of range. Crit.
That's a crit.
We're at 11.
Amid the combat, the ice golems are having a snowball fight.
Yeah, sometimes you have to, you know. And then he is just out of range. Actually, if Vec moves 10 feet, he can use like his remaining movement to jump, right? I think that only costs 10 feet. Like if he does like runs as fast as he can and then jumps over here.
Yeah.
Which means he can still swing, so. And then we'll make the multi-attack. 20 to hit.
20 hits.
$16 cold damage.
Yeah.
I think is how that works out. Or
it's like one that's still up. It's kind of like clung to Chubbs' shield.
Get off the shield.
That's a nat 20.
Oh my god.
Beautiful.
More Joda crits.
Yeah.
23 damage.
Yeah, they're done. Vec just comes up and just slices down these ones that are on Chubbs' ass.
That's all.
Oka is gonna take.
Sorry. At the top of the round, some of these growing flesh mounds start kind of like undulating as if they're gonna hatch soon.
Right on. Oka's gonna take a slash at the avatar. Do I get advantage on the avatar as well? Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Chaka's roll was like a 30 something.
That'll be 13 damage.
13 damage.
Yep, and then I will burn a War Priest charge to do another attack with my bonus action.
Oh, hell yeah. Ten is not a hit.
I know. That'll be it.
Wade the Dark One.
All right, Wade is going to get this kind of frenzied look in his eye. And he's going to whip out a healing injector and jam it into his arm. And everything's going to be all right. Let me just roll that. Heal 7. And then the avatar's still off the hole a bit, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to start spinning my arm around like an idiot. But then I'm going to use my lasso charm on it.
Okay, you just like start throwing ropes around it.
Yep, he has to make a DC 15 dex save. I saw that -1. That's a bummer. Whatever, I got some health back. And that is my turn.
Chaka.
Okay. When I did the concussive voice thing, did it also have an effect on the little egg thingies or no? I don't remember. I thought it did, but I might be thinking of something else.
It wouldn't have kept them from growing, I don't think.
I thought it like set them back though. But is that like I don't remember how long it set them back to. I could be wrong.
I just have in my notes egg sacs take longer to hatch, but it doesn't say a time.
Yeah.
It says
It did have an effect on them.
It did have an effect. There were some that were still like that were going to hatch on round 10.
Oh, okay. The ones that are closest to me, this one down here and this one up here, are they how close to hatching do they look? I guess there's also one here too.
The green ones don't look as close to hatching.
The purple one though?
Purple ones do look like they're ready to burst.
Okay. Okie dokie. And then if we attack them, it sets them back, right? Okay. In that case,
Sorry, I have that wrong. It is the purple ones that are taking longer, because the green ones are the ones that you guys hit first.
oh, okay.
So the green ones are the ones that are closer to hatching than the purple ones.
Okie dokie.
Oh, that was good, Rangoon.
Since I am between ish two ones that look like they're gonna hatch, I'm gonna move away from them first, foremost. So I'm gonna move up to closer to like the Squangy's mascot. You know what? Yeah, I'll just go hang out next to him.
Remember, it's difficult terrain.
I will not hang out next to him. I will hang out on my way to him. Is that 15 feet?
Yep.
Yeah. Okie dokie. And then oh, I'm still so close to them. I hate this. I am going to set. I'm going to use my new charm. I think this is one of the ones I just rolled. My sword sniper charm. I'm going to activate it. Oh, wait. If I activate it as an action now, then I can't. Oh, I do make a melee attack without it being a separate action, right?
Yeah.
Is that... Okay, I'm understanding the wording correctly. Okay, so I'm going to activate my sword sniper charm, and I am going to melee attack this big pile down here with my plasma sword.
Sorry, which one? This one?
Yeah, the big guy down here, because the other one's like surrounded by a bunch of ice golems, so whatever pops out of there will, I'm sure, be dealt with more quickly, but I don't want them getting attacked from behind by whatever pops out of this.
So I'm going to help you here.
Oh, am I being stupid?
No. You're being you're being smart. But you have a grand charm of the wind blade.
Yeah.
So if you
that's where I hit things in a row, right?
Yeah, if you stayed where you were, you could get 2 of them.
Where? Oh, these 2.
Yeah.
Can I attack first and then move?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, dokie, thank you.
I just want you to it's something to make note of.
Yeah, I remember that charm, but I also was silly and prioritized getting the fuck out of there. Oh, I also forgot I have that charm, the armor charm active, right? So my armor is higher than it looks on my character sheet.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. That's part of why I prioritized getting out, because I was like, I only have a 14 AC. But I think it's like 21 or something now.
I believe you are correct. Is the charm still on your character sheet, Chubbs?
Which one?
The armor charm?
I think he gave
Should
it
be,
to
yeah, it's
me.
21.
It's 21.
Yeah, 21. And now, do my attacks against the eggs also have advantage, or was that just against the spawns?
That's just against the spawns, because anything that was already spawned was disconnected from Flongo and disoriented. What'd you get? A 10?
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Oh, sweet.
They're giant flesh sacks.
Yeah, that's fair. They can't really dodge their things.
Is that Inuyasha?
Yeah, boy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's using the wind scar.
Yeah.
Wind Scar.
It was thematically appropriate.
I love Inuyasha.
I'm doing damage to these two guys.
Yep.
It's forever one of my favorites. That was like the first anime I ever watched.
Then I'm skedaddle.
Yeah, you cut through two of them and just like cut the again the blobs do immediately start growing, but like you cut them down and you watch as they kind of like bubble as they're starting to grow from scratch basically.
And then before I end my turn, I'm just gonna shout to the ice golems, keep an eye on that egg, it's gonna pop. I don't even know if they can understand me. Do they understand English?
One just kind of looks over and it's just like just kind of like does like a salute. Little like ice golem thumbs up.
Perfect.
Chubbs.
Chubbs is seeing that Oak is in danger. He is going to make his way up. I got 30.
Oka's fine.
Sure, brother. This.
Well, I should have the restrained thing on some of you guys. Or like the grapple thing, because the ones who failed.
I'm gonna see if I can use some weird movement here. Can Chubbs fly over like and touch down at the bottom of this so that he could jump and try and shove something away from Oka to try and save him a little bit of HP? I'm going to use where's my features? I want to use my shove feature. Is my rampant charge to do it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so Chubbs is gonna like come down here and then he's gonna like crouch down, use his wings, and just fucking full send at this creature here and try and bash him into the other creature. Which will in turn try and push them both.
They have to make a
how big is the big boy? Because I don't know if I can push him. I'm counted as one size larger, which means I'm a large creature, and I can push 2 sizes larger than that.
It is gargantuan.
Does that fit?
That would
'Cause
account.
I'm large, and 2 sizes larger would be
So
gargantuan,
huge, then
right?
gargantua.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will need some opposed athletics then.
Yeah.
So this first one. Oh, I rolled very poorly. Can I inspiration mine?
Sure.
Take that reroll. Hopefully something a little better. Okay, cool. I need, was it this one? I think this is the second one, right? The 13.
Yeah, well, they all fail.
Yeah. I think I would only hit 2, right? Because it would only be me pushing this one like forward this way.
Oh, okay.
So like this one over here that's beside, like on, like directly behind. But they would be pushed up to, it would be, uh, 10 feet, in like that direction, and I would go with them. So I would be just over right here. They would go to the other side. I'm flying, so.
Sorry. How do you push this one?
So like when I landed, I did like the fuck. No, not that one, not the one on the right.
Oh, it's the avatar
it would just
and
be
this one.
Yeah. So I'm trying to push to get my way to Oka right now, so that I can like protect him as best I can. So like my jump is to like jump directly into this one. Like I'm just fucking full setting my entire body into this to push him into this big guy. Okay. And I want to like slam him into the big guy and like push him forward so that I can get to Oka before something bad happens to Oka.
Okay, so you're like just pushing. Are you pushing both of them or just him? Like pushing this guy into him?
I'm able to push both of them, so it would be yeah, it would be me pushing him into him, and then they would both move the minimum distance, which would be 10 feet.
Hold on. Should be one more. Oh, it's so big. That's in the hole. Hold on 1 second. I need to go back to the hole.
I have changed my view, so I'm no longer looking at the hole.
Change your view.
I changed my scene so that I'm out of the hole.
Oh.
Amen.
Or so that I am looking out of the hole and I can't switch back. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Well, on your turn, there's a spawn that you'll have to deal with.
Yeah. I'm sure I will.
And then both of these take 16 damage.
Oh, never mind. Okay. That changes things. You with just like a huge show of force, knowing that Oka is in terrible danger, shove this thing into the hole and shove past and shove the avatar. And as you do, you watch as it's just enough. You watch as the force is almost like a compression to its chest that crumples it. And you watch as it kind of like crumples in and falls down into the hole. Sorry, so this is going to be different. You aren't going to have to fight anything now, because as that dies, so too do all these ones, and the bubbles not only stop undulating but start melting.
Oh,
That is the end of combat.
Is MT okay?
We don't know.
Presumably.
We have to get in the hole.
You are also no longer affected by like a difficult terrain. You guys can move at your normal movement now.
Oh, thank God.
Flongo, the planet, shudders and shakes, and you hear like almost like this like wail that just rumbles throughout the whole planet, like oh.
Can I put my mech back in the case?
Yeah.
Sick. I'm gonna slam some fucking healing injectors.
Do we think that's a good idea?
I don't have the addiction problem, I don't think.
Not yet.
I can healing word you.
Yeah.
I can healing word you. I counted 6 seconds between each time I moved 30 feet, and now I'm up here. Would you like me to healing word you so you don't have to get addicted to healing injectors?
I'm okay with the addiction.
Okay.
He'll just get addicted to healing word.
Fair.
Yeah, that's valid.
Just gonna use 3. That's not too crazy. That's like a regular Saturday night right there.
Yeah, 3's not terrible, I think.
I'm gonna look down into the hole because I noticed that I don't think I saw MT jump in because I was dealing with stuff back there, but I definitely saw the big guy fall in and noticed that MT is not where he last was when I saw him.
Yeah.
So I'm concerned that our friend has been crushed by the falling big guy. So I would like to peer into the hole and see if I can see what's going on down there.
Yeah, you look in and see this horrific looking place. MT is off on the side on a ridge, like his mech is. Still holding the bomb.
Well, I wasn't paying attention to up there. On my next turn, I was going to start moving towards the center where the acid is.
Would the walls going down there be considered slippery? Like covered in ice or oil?
No.
All right, I'm gonna walk down the walls to him.
Okay. Is the whole crew going in?
Oka's
I
not
mean,
going in.
I can walk down there without issue. That's why I was going.
Okay.
I want to fly down there. My mech flies, so I'm gonna go down with them.
Can I catch a ride on your mech? I don't want to just jump down and take fall damage, but
Yeah, if you want to come down, you could hitch a ride on me.
yeah, Chaka Khan is very curious about this place. She wants to investigate while she still can.
Okay, hold on one second here.
I'm gonna do my best to play patch up while I'm up here.
Just smart.
I think Oka's mech is out for the count, unfortunately, but
Oh no.
I got it back in the case.
Yeah.
We'll worry about that later.
So Oka and Chubbs, you stay up here.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere down there.
Okay, so it is going to be roll to scene. Roll to scene.
Yucky. That's so grotesque.
So you guys see the inside now, and this what you think leads to the core, and MT is already starting to like kind of like make his way down. I need Chaka to roll an intelligence check here. Chaka, you see MT going down, and your brain starts going like fucking Sherlock levels of like putting things together, and you understand that if he goes down there with the bomb now and gets it like in that pool of acid, it's going to blow the bomb early and kill all of you.
I'm gonna shout at MT and be like, MT, stop! Don't put the bomb in that acid. We will all die.
Okay.
You also notice that even though that top surface had things stop growing, these like bulges here start to pulse in the same way that the things up top did, as if they too are beginning to spawn something.
Oh no, this is not good. I think some more spawns are about to start happening. These things are pulsing the same way as those egg things were.
Okay.
I still move closer.
MT continues.
I'm assuming the it goes down quite a bit as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, that pool of acid is not as small as it looks. But MT's mech continues to descend. MT, are you saying anything to them, or are you just ignoring?
I said, okay, in regards to the don't put the bomb in the acid yet. But as for other stuff, I'm bringing the bomb close. I'm not necessarily going to throw it in yet.
Okay.
You tell me what to do. I can stay here, put it in, or I can leave my mech here with a command for a time. Put it in.
Well, then you're gonna lose your mech if it's here when it blows. Because like as soon as it goes in the acid, it's basic. That's fair. Is anyone that's down here particularly handy? I mean, obviously you, MT, like you're like mechanically minded.
What are you thinking?
I've got a mechanics pack in my inventory, and it's got like some bungee cords and like cooling fluid and heating gel and a hover tray, and like some other things. I'm wondering if we could maybe use some of those to like set up something that we could put the bomb on above the acid that like after a certain amount of time would just like maybe we could like use the bungee cords and the hover tray and like use like the heating gel or like the like how cool would the cooling fluid get it? Like would it make it cold enough that it would get like brittle and snap the bungee cords?
You on a 30 intelligence know that to put something like that together would take time, and probably more time than you have.
Okay.
This bomb is ticking down. You've got these things that maybe they don't detect MT's mech as something living. Maybe they do. You're kind of gambling on that. you guys are in a precarious situation where if that bomb goes off early, you're all dead.
Yeah, because we need to get like not only off the planet or like out of here, but off the planet and like a
And
certain distance
out of
away.
a certain distance away, yeah.
Yeah. How heavy is the bomb?
Larger than one human could carry, the last I heard.
Yeah.
What is the weight limit of a hover tray?
A hover tray is like for surgery or for small work. It's like this big. It's like a weed tray.
Well, I don't know. I've never
it's
seen
a
a
TV
hover tray in real life. Okay.
It's a TV tray that hovers.
Yeah.
It's basically a floating tool tray.
Could we just like nestle the bomb instead of putting it like directly in the acid? Can I tell by like intelligence deducing if like putting the bomb, just like nestling it in one of these crevasses above the acid, so that when it blows up, like, will that be close enough in one of the crevasses, or does it need to actually be in the acid?
All of those crevasses are like undulating flesh sacs that are growing into things.
Yeah, so it'll undulate and
it might
move
roll
the
in.
acid. Yeah. Okay.
Well, what if I used my mech to like cut a hole into one of the crevasses, like actually just make a hole into the wall and just stick the bomb into the hole that I make?
Yeah. There's still no guarantee that it won't come loose and get set off early.
Yeah.
Okay.
What if you guys use
As
the
far
bungee
as-
cords to secure it in place in the wall?
Hey guys, I think my emblem will keep me alive. I might not be a good immediately upon, like, it might take me a while to reform, but I don't think I'm sacrificing myself, me being down here and putting it in. You guys go to safety. I will put it in when you tell me. We're in radio communication, and you let me know a time limit just in case we lose communication of when I should put it in regardless, and I will put it in. I don't think I'm sacrificing myself. Out of character, I might not be able to continue to play MT, but MT thinks that he will be back, whether it's days, weeks, years. He doesn't think he's sacrificing himself legitimately. He doesn't. He believes wholeheartedly he won't. He has a grand charm of true immortality. You cannot be killed. When your hit points are brought to 0, you immediately stabilize. As far as he's concerned, he is not at risk.
You'll be like obliterated. Like there won't be anything left to bring back.
It's based on his experience, he will come back. It might take 1,000 years. He will come back.
MT is inside his mech?
As far as he's concerned. He's inside his mech.
Are you able... Is the mech able to hold the bomb on its own if you crawl out of the mech?
Yes, I could do that.
Why don't you leave the mech there? You get the fuck out of there with us. We all retreat. We'll have to get you a new mech or build you a new mech. But at least then you survive.
I can do that too. I can absolutely do that too.
That's what you suggested at the beginning, isn't it?
If we think that these undulating walls are going to spawn stuff to attack the mech and disable the bomb somehow, or bring the bomb to some place that it's not going to kill Flongo, I'd rather stick by. If we think that that's not a legitimate risk, I can command the mech to wait X number of time that we would get out, and the mech is smart enough to defend itself, but it might not have all of my capabilities for defending itself, and then plunge the bomb in at that time.
Okay.
I'm
Did the
good either
things-
way.
Did the things start undulating as soon as we got down here?
No, they
Or
seem
were they undulating when it was...
they seem like they've been undulating for a little bit. Not they like it seems like they were like pulsing before because he got down here first. They were pulsing before. The moment the avatar of Flongo died, they started kind of like undulating more. So it looks like
okay.
They increased in intensity. I reply.
Okay. Did they start doing that when you started climbing down into the hole, or were they undulating before, or like pulsing before?
It was they increased in intensity about the time that you guys came down, and at that same time I was coming down this hole.
Okay.
So functionally simultaneous.
I mean, you MT would have seen the avatar, like the husk of it, like fall down, like and like kind of like fall down into that tunnel as well.
Yeah.
Can I do an intelligence check to see if I would deduce if they're reacting to the fact that there's living stuff down here, or if like I basically want to see if Chaka with her crazy high intelligence would think that they would react to a machine alone, or if they're reacting to like living things moving around.
Roll an intelligence check.
Also, I am a machine.
Oh, fair.
12. I'll still give it to you on a 12. They're reacting to the avatar dying.
Okay.
Also, give me a separate intelligence roll, Chaka.
That's
That's
much
a
better than the 2 I
20.
rolled before.
Given the makeup of the planet, that was probably not the only avatar of Flongo. Or not the only channel like this. They're probably peppered all over Flongo.
This is just one we found.
Yeah, this just looks like it's almost like a vein.
So maybe it's sending more avatars over here. Because it knows, oh, I'm bleeding from that vein, let's send more blood cells over there.
And in the meantime, it's growing defenses, antibodies to try and take you out.
Okay.
Based on calculations, how long would it take us to get to a theoretical safe distance?
The bomb right now is at 50 minutes. You've got enough time to run out and get into the ships and get the fuck out, but you just don't. You need to keep the bomb defensible.
If we wanted to cut our safety margin short, how short could we make it and still have people with us in this, people in our party still make it back to the ship and still get to a safe distance?
So, MT, you're
right
hanging
now
out
it's
with
at
the bomb
50
anyway, right?
minutes. Pardon?
You're hanging out with the bomb no matter what, right?
I'm planning on hanging out with the bomb, but Chaka doesn't want me to. Chaka wants me to just leave my mech in defense mode, but my mech in defense mode is not as strong as me with my mech in defense mode.
So I guess the real thing is, if you're about to get overwhelmed, you could just detonate it early.
There is that. Yep.
That
Yeah, like
could
that's what I
potentially
mean.
kill us
Like,
all.
if it's
but,
not going to work, you may
but-
as well kick it off.
Yeah.
That's if I'm staying. But Chaka's trying to get me not to stay.
He says he's immortal.
The detonation effect, everything within a mile would be instantly vaporized. Everything within 5 miles feels the effect of everything going on, including the damage.
MT, I don't want you to sacrifice yourself. However, it's not my choice to make.
Support your decision, MT.
I'm here to save everyone, not just other synthetics. I'm here to save other intelligent flesh bags as well. So go get yourself safe distance. I think I'll be fine. I probably won't see you again, but I think I'll be fine.
I really hope so. And Chaka's gonna like wipe away a tear like as subtly as possible.
I'm gonna salute MT.
Well, you guys heard him. Or them. I say we get the hell out of Dodge then.
Send
Vex,
me a signal when I know that you're all clear.
Vex, like, we can send in the ice golems as well. Give them some backup.
That's a good idea.
MT, can you fly in your mech?
In the mech, yes.
Okay.
Very slowly.
Okay.
It would actually be better for me to use a charm that I have 3 times than probably flying, but then I won't have my mech.
Are you thinking of the elevation charm? Because I have an elevation
Yes.
charm. Okay.
Elevation charm, fall till my next round, elevation charm, fall till my next round, elevation charm again would get me further away than my flying.
Okay. I mean, if you're gonna be staying here, you're even with a bajillion elevation charms, you wouldn't get far enough away after dropping the bomb, I don't think.
No. And the elevation charm would not bring the mech.
No. Do you think a charm of strength would be beneficial to you? I want to leave you a charm, and I have a bunch of them.
Throw him a charm of the statue.
I was gonna. I have the ghost charm I could give him.
What's that?
He gets to turn into a ghost, and he would be immune to all damage for a short period of time.
Ooh.
So he would be able to ride out the explosion.
That would be helpful.
He would lose the mech still, but he would be able to save himself.
Depends on how long that goes and the effects of the thing, then I might be able to stick around for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have to worry about regenerating in however many hundreds of years.
Okay.
Yeah. It just says you're ghostly for up to 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna give you my charm of strength. It increases your strength by 6 for 1 minute. You can use a reaction to make a melee attack against a creature or object within 5 feet of you. If you hit, the creature or object is shoved 30 feet away from you. If they hit something else and their movement is stopped, then they take extra damage.
Pointless.
That might be helpful for fighting off whatever spawns in here while you're trying to wait out the bomb time.
Yeah, but I would have to be out of the mech to use that. I can't. My mech couldn't use it. I would have to be out of my mech.
Oh, you can't use charms in your mech?
I can use charms on my mech, but they're used on me, not for my mech. It would affect me, not the mech strength.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But would it give you the chance to do the reaction, like the melee attack reaction and stuff still in your mech?
No, because that would be the mech's abilities at that point. It's
But like the
you
even
hold
not
on
counting.
to it. You hold on to it. I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine for that. with with that one where I turn into a ghost for a minute. I think that's the best bet to keep me alive. I don't need to breathe. So me being in space, as long as there's not debris, and based on the explanation of how this bomb works, there's not going to be debris, I will survive. We're wasting minutes here. We've probably ticked down a couple of minutes off the bomb as we've had this discussion. You go, get to safety. I'll take that ghost charm, and that's a plan.
Sounds good. I'll fly us. I'll fly. Would I be able to pick up Wade too?
Oh yeah, the Elitherion's strong.
Yeah. I'll pick up Wade. I'll fly us out of the cloaca.
Okay. Oh shit, now there's two of you on this scene. I'll just pull everybody for now. As MT hunkers down in his mech and prepares to fend things off, along with the 3 ice golems who drop down beside him.
I'm going to hover about 10, maybe 15 feet above where the acid is.
Okay. Everybody else is getting the fuck out of there, I'm assuming?
Mm-hmm.
You run out. It looks like the mech pilots, including the commissioner, they're doing a good job of just chopping things down. They haven't let anything get near you. Other ships are flying by, taking shots. You do see that there are things coming, like even in the distance, you can see more of those techno scourges that are like lumbering forth, and everything starts. It seems like it's starting to close down in on this cloaca, like towards the cave. Getting yourselves back up. I'm assuming it's just like everybody in the ship. Are you putting it like what are you doing? Putting out a command or anything? Are you communicating with anyone?
All right, everybody. MT staying
Mice.
behind.
Do you think we should ask him to hold the line?
I mean, I think we got to get out of here. We got to get like at least 5 miles distance between us and this planet.
So
everybody would have been on SATCOM, so everybody would have like heard it in the ships. I imagine they would have been like, "All right, guys, we're coming up." Like, the ships would have been starting to fire up.
Yeah, like they had like a hot start ready to go. So like, yeah, as soon as you guys got on, they'd be taken off.
Okay.
I just want to know if you're like issuing a command, like being like, "Hey guys, just like anybody flying, get out," or anything like that, like, because you are on SATCOms.
Like general comm, just all right, everybody, clear the planet. The bomb is being set right now, and we got to get out of here.
Okay. I need a slip and slide check for Vera, please.
Damn it. What is that? Dex save?
That is a D20, and on a 1 or a 20.
Yeah, that's right.
You're
Phew.
good. You're good. Boots the ship. Boots the ship's drive on. It's already like warmed up and ready to go. You get all of the like the commissioner mechs, everything on. Again, Vex like just leave the ice golems behind. They can hold down the fort and keep them from getting in for now. Give MT some time. And you guys fucking take off into space away from Flongo. As you fly away, you can see that the face of Flongo is looking very disgruntled, and it looks like it's having trouble like drawing you guys in as much as it was before. You take your armies and get the fuck out of there, and it does not take long to get away, to get to that 5 miles. You are able to get out of that blast radius. And you still have sat communication with MT. MT on the inside, things have started to like burst. You see like those Flongonian spawns are coming here and there. The ice golems are holding it down, making sure that they're just crushing them as they come. And soon enough, you hear the communication. What are your final words, if you will, to each other?
Everyone's all clear?
Should be all good.
MT. Thank you.
We
I have
didn't.
become death, destroyer of Flongo.
And no matter what happens, that's
Yeah.
how things will be remembered.
Grab the bomb and dive bomb first into the acid, and just before I hit, I trigger the charm of Ghost or whatever it was.
The ghost charm?
The Ghost charm.
Okay. You watch as you ghost charm, and your mech kind of like just like falls through you with the bomb into the acid. It takes a moment before the acid actually like overtakes the bomb. And as it erupts, you watch the most beautiful sight. I'm going to take the outside first, and then I'm going to talk to you about what you see on the inside, because a bunch of crazy shit is about to happen. Additionally,
Okay.
for the bomb, Wade, it was your bomb. I'm gonna ask that you roll the damage for the bomb. It only makes sense. Did he say he was be right back though?
I think he's back.
You are back. Okay. Where is?
All right.
Hold on.
Find the item again.
It's on MT1's mech right now. So what you're rolling is 32 D10 force plus 32 D10 psychic plus 32 D10 necrotic.
$536. 195, 168, 173 in the order you said them.
Holy shit. Hold on, I need a thing.
There's a lot of ones in there. Fair few tens though.
19 points of damage. 19 points of damage is what decides the fate of Halberd and the universe at large. The bomb explodes, and even after that 5 mile point, you still feel the ripple of whatever shockwave comes from this nuke exploding. keeping like flying out enough, like all of the ships fly out enough, and you're able to have like a kind of like zoomed view, almost like a satellite like telescope view of Flongo basically exploding from the inside. You watch as pieces of it, you see that the crust of it kind of like goes outward into space, potentially maybe spreading some of itself further. But the core of it and most of it is enveloped in this immediate explosion. What is left behind is a radiant scar that opens up in space like a wound. That also looks like a cloaca, kinda.
Did we create a wormhole?
Maybe. You, MT.
I'm about to find out firsthand.
You, MT, in spite of being ethereal, are beginning to get shunted away as well out into space. But as you are at the epicenter of this, and you see what happens around. You watch as it, like, everything disintegrates around you until there is no cloaca. Like, you are seeing the vacuum of space, and something else. I think you watch your mech disappear into the acid, and then everything else kind of fall away from you. And for a moment in this free space where there is no sound, there is only this brilliant light, you start to see possibilities. And you see a ship with a strange, you think maybe halfling at its helm, covered in vines. You see a train that runs on no tracks, that is pulsing with electricity, somehow floating through space. You see several different varieties of ships that you have never seen before that just seem to just crash from out of nowhere, and all with yourself get blown out into vast space. You fly too fast to be able to stop, but you do see your friends. You see them at a safe distance away. You see that they can see what is happening, but they don't see you as you fly by. And continue to fly, and float on and on and on, until you are no longer ethereal and you're back in your body, floating in the vacuum of space. On the anathema, there are cheers, not just from your companions who are on the network, but a link has been opened up to Halberd itself, and the entire planet is cheering. It is from the Hope of Halberd that you get a specific message. First you get a confirmation text that your insurance has officially kicked in. You are now all insured under Reaper Tech, except for, of course, any mechanical beings. MT1 unfortunately does not qualify for insurance. But for organic beings, you are now insured under Reaper Tech, and have certain benefits like being able to be regenerated when you die. When you die, the premiums do go up, so it will get more expensive each time. But your first death is free. It comes with the package. Which is the least that Halberd could do, and there's going to be more rewards beyond that. But the immediate benefit is that you guys are now insured, and that's your whole crew. That's everybody, even the smaller people. MT. Floating out in space. I need you to give me a computers check.
Of course I roll low.
Okay. You think you pick up a signal, but you aren't able to like connect to get a message. You don't get a full message. It's broken, and the only thing that you get is rust rats.
Rust rats.
Back on the anathema. What are you doing from here?
Maybe try to get in touch with MT to see if he's still alive.
This is pretty selfish, but I know for a fact I'd be trying to see if my own ship got safe distance on autopilot.
Okay. It did on autopilot. It did actually make its way to its last location, which I believe was Halvard.
Perfect.
So it flew back to that shipyard where you guys had been staying. Flongo, the living planet.
Am I on the same ship as... I forget who I had in my brood, but the two people that I had taken into my brood network. Amiko and Vera. Am I on their ship?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I don't need to check if they're okay then.
Yeah, everybody's fine. Everybody makes it out. All of your allies have made it out unscathed. You got away with enough time, like more than enough time, that you all could have made it a safe distance to be out of the way of that explosion.
Okay, then in that case, Chaka Khan's gonna use whatever kind of visual equipment she can that we have on board the ship to get a better look at that rip in the space-time continuum.
Yeah, roll an investigation check.
The celestial vagine.
The celestial vagine.
We were all thinking it.
I said what I said.
I'm glad you did. I think we were all thinking it.
Out of character, love it.
Yeah.
In character, didn't hear it.
In and out of character, that's the name of my band.
Celestial Vagine.
Chaka Khan would start a band called Celestial Vagine.
I feel like
You said
Chaka would be a
investigation?
Broad City fan.
Investigation.
Yeah. I love Broad City so much. Out of character.
Great show.
So good. 26?
Even on a 26, like, there is no... Unless you fly into this thing, there's no real way to tell exactly what it is. You've heard stories, though. Chaka has traveled and has probably heard a lot. The bomb that you guys used probably used dark matter in combination with something that would you've heard of things that can mess with probability. And so dark matter combined in a bomb that can like with something that can mess with probability, the effects could be vast. That could be anything. It could be a portal to a dark universe, or a portal to the Feywilds, or anywhere. It could lead anywhere. It could lead to multiple anywheres.
Remember, mates, the best kind of war crimes are the ones that are ambiguous.
Yeah, the military's not going to be very happy about this.
It's okay, the guy who did it's gone.
Plausible deniability.
I don't think the military would be very happy about any of their planets getting eaten by another planet either, so pick your battles, military.
I think we'll just not mention our involvement to the military specifically. The local
What
system, they
involvement?
they know what's up, but larger governing bodies are, well, larger governing bodies.
I feel like Halberd's gonna have a holiday going forward that's just called like Moldy Crow Day or something.
Well, that's
Not gonna lie, I think we were successful enough. Even I might get a little bit of cloaca.
Hey.
One
I
can
will
only hope.
I will say that yeah, you get a message from the Hope of Halberd, and specifically from Benny, who does say, like, what do you call yourselves? Who do we tell just saved their lives? Like, obviously, like, we'll mention everybody, but like, we wouldn't have been able to do this without you guys. What do we call you?
Moldy Crew.
The Moldy Crew?
Chaka Khan just joined, so she's like, really, guys?
It's that, or we honor the sacrifice and call ourselves the Empty Ones.
Ooh, that's badass.
That is badass.
Yeah, call us the Empty Ones. Forget we even said Moldy Crew.
Yeah. Don't associate us with mold.
Yeah, Moldy Crew's more my ship, and it's not like the highlight anymore. So
Well, that's
makes
that's
sense.
the Moldy Crow, and we were on the Moldy Crow, so we were calling ourselves the Moldy Crew.
Yeah, but we got more ships
Oh.
now. You're more the captain or the admiral than I am. Doesn't make sense for it to be after my ship. My ship's kind of a piece of shit. I just like it.
I guess I just thought I thought it was a cool name, to be honest.
It is a cool name, but I don't know.
So in open comms having this conversation.
Yeah. You hear the lead dude from the Pygmy. You hear Nier go, I don't know, I think the Empty Ones is pretty cool.
I like
yeah,
it.
we're going with that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Going
While open comms are still open, I'm just gonna be like, oh guys, we got health insurance now too.
Oh, sick. Pun intended.
At the end of this session, you are all going to level up.
Can I do one more thing before
Finally.
we? Sorry, Chaka also she would have seen the little bits flying off and like dispersing, right?
Yeah, it wasn't a lot.
sh-
Like, most of it got vaporized, but just like the pressure of it bursting outward did send something from Flongo out into space.
Yeah, she wants to kind of track the trajectory of those, so she can like. I figure with my super high intelligence, that's something I could probably do.
Yeah, roll a
Is
computer.
like,
Because you'd have to use a computer to like scan that.
yeah. 29. Does that succeed?
Yeah, you think there are about 50 small pieces out of an entire planet that spread off out into space in different directions.
Okay, and like I want to be able to, like, can I make can I take that data of like where it went and like probably not right in this second, but like over the next little bit, like short amount of time, work on a computer program that'll like track where they're going and like the trajectory and like predict where
And see if you can predict where they'll land? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would say
Yeah.
write that down as something that you can do for your next downtime, and I will let you roll it at any stat number, because you rolled so high here.
Okay.
So to create like the actual computer program, you'll be able to like set it as a 5, just have it as something to do during downtime.
Okay. Thank you.
Absolutely. You are wired immediately. 50,000 credits. It was 30,000 for the initial quest plus 20,000 that has been gathered by peoples of Halberd to go towards your reward as well. You specifically, Wade, it's technically for the whole crew, but I think seeing your ship, the military gives you a military version of that ship.
Hell yeah.
Of the
Nice.
Hawkeye. So you get a military Hawkeye all to yourself.
Sick. I'll immediately dock my old ship with my new ship. Ass to ass. Requiem for a Dream style. Let's do it.
Yeah.
We should have asked them if we could take a tour of the prison.
I'm gonna put the 50,000 on the Seneschal. Is that cool with everybody?
I hate keeping track of money.
Because the Seneschal is like all the ships put together, so I figured that'll be a good spot to store
it's our
it.
flagship.
One thing to make note of that for you, like in that thought process, Chubbs, we're not doing like a flash forward or anything, but like your reputation with anyone associated with this will have grown. Your notoriety is huge. You are a known entity now. You're the Empty Ones. You are known as the saviors and heroes of Halberd. I'm going to say that for shops on Halberd of any variety, you are going to get a 25% discount on any goods. So if you're we'll set up a special like Squengies or whatever else, and I will drop the price on those machines. Anytime you're on Halberd, you no longer have to spend money on places to stay. They are going to set up a headquarters for you so that if any other threat arises, they'll call on you for assistance.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
We are the system defense force. The Empty Ones.
I was more trying to keep it in mind because we do have to gather the plant that's been on there, right? We have the Deathstalker plant that's still a quest for the future. So gaining access to the prison island planet thing would be hugely beneficial, especially because it's like the Galactic Federation
Again,
planet.
yeah, noted in a list of things that you want to do. It might be advantageous, like after all that, to like take some downtime on Halberd to, or not even downtime, just like if you could do it as downtime, or you could do it as just like you guys doing some side questing in Halberd to kind of talk to your different allies and see what what doors you've opened for yourselves now. But Loki, you get a call. And that call is from an old friend. It says, "Wow, it's been a while since I've seen you, friend." And with that, we're gonna take a short break. Call it like 10-ish minutes. And then we'll continue.
Hell yeah.
Be right back, Squeen.
So I had a thought.
Okay.
I'm new to the crew, so I don't know what kind of enemies we've made along the way as a team, but just knowing all of you for the short time I have, I can assume there are some misadventures that have caused some not so friendly people to be acquainted with the Moldy Crew.
Hey, mate, fuck that Brick Maroney guy.
Oh, I
Kind
mean,
of a
he
shithead.
helped us
Pretty
here, though,
alright.
so...
Yeah, I think we've
Yeah?
done good so far.
I'm
Yeah?
not gonna
Pretty chill with
punch him in the
everybody.
face anymore, but I still don't really like
Okay.
him.
Okay.
That's fair.
If there were...
Just
if
the
there
Brick
were
people are-
enemies, I'm just wondering if maybe the name change, or like even debts. I'm not saying we commit fraud or anything, but like maybe debts or anything that's owed. If the name change will mean that people don't recognize the crew for being the people that owe money to them and stuff.
I'm not gonna say we're
Uh,
definitely not gonna be able to avoid getting our pictures taken, but it's probably going to be a challenge.
The
I
only
don't think we
person
have
who owes
any
Dr.
debts.
King.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that's
Yeah.
just getting the flower out of the prison, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That-
fair.
That Chubbs is already like focused on. Like he's already like
Yeah.
alright.
Okay then.
Hopefully we can just get like a favor from the military or some shit to let us in there.
Yeah. Even
Or
you,
just a
Loki?
flyby.
Isn't the real priority finding a wife?
I already have one.
Yeah,
I
but I
just have
mean,
to
we have to
find her.
locate her. We have to find her.
Yeah, we gotta hit up Manus after everything dies down. We gotta make our way over there as well, so I can
Okay.
meet with the prince.
I'm just
Okay.
wondering if MT is going to be rejoining quickly, or if I have to make a new character.
I guarantee you, I will continue blasting the public announce system into space.
You're not gonna have to re-roll a new character, MT. You're basically going to be dealing with your own subplot, and
Okay.
meeting a different group of NPCs, who you may be able to ally with and get them to help you reconnect with your crew.
Okay.
Oh, I love Krispy Kreme. God, that shit slaps.
Not a huge donut guy, but regular glazed Krispy Kreme goes pretty hard.
There is no way to get Krispy Kreme in Ottawa. I'm so fucking hyped to move back to the GTA.
Last year, the closest Krispy Kreme, before, like, it used to be in Toronto, but last year one opened in Hamilton, like, right along my route home from work. And I sold some paintings today, so I got us donuts as a celebration.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I
And,
hope the
like,
one's still in Mississauga, because I'd love to go to that one again.
I'm sure there is. I'd be surprised if not.
Yeah,
The
for like
lineups?
for a moment they'd cut down to like one in the province, and it was the one in Mississauga. So I'm sure it's probably still there, unless the ownership said fuck it.
Yeah.
I was
also,
this close to getting Granddad's Donuts. If you've ever been in Hamilton and know Granddad's, I was this close. Just the time didn't work. And they had a special today, key lime donuts.
Oh, that sounds good.
Ooh.
Ottawa's got a place called Susie Q's that's really good for donuts, but they're more artisanal. They're not the like knock down this sugar bomb that Krispy Kreme is.
That's like
Grandpa's vibe?
Granddad's,
Nice.
and Granddad's is open 24/7.
Hell yeah. I'll drive to fucking Hamilton at 2 a.m. I don't give a shit.
Granddads are amazing.
Loki, you get a call from Mobius, who is looking pretty alive and well. Says, "Hi, friend. Good to see you again."
It's good to hear from you. We've been wondering what happened to you.
Well, those Void guys came to find me. There's some things I need to tell you. First of all, I don't know exactly where she is, but I know where Jocelyn is right now. You need to tell Oka right away. You guys need to get to the Atria system.
I'll let him. I'll let him know that.
He says, they have been capturing royalty with specific genes.
What? Do you know what the specific genes are?
I don't, I couldn't tell you that much, but it's they need. There's something you need. If they were they coming after Oka?
Yeah, they were coming after Oka, I think.
Then he might be the key to unlocking how to find the other ones. You need to find the other princes and princesses. You can't let them get captured.
All right, we'll do what we can to stop the Void Seekers from catching more of them.
I have a hidden stash on Songo Station. It's on the other side of like a strange zoo called Ixidor.
Sorry, what was that?
Ixidor, Ixidor. Lastly, I don't know if you found them or not, but I was helping people escape, and I think I should come clean. One of the keys that they are going to need is their princess who escaped and is on the run. I was keeping her hidden away in my base. Did you see her?
No. I don't think so.
You give me a history check. When you guys were there, you didn't see anybody, but there was, I think it might have been MT who was able to kind of like check the scans and was able to see that two beings from the secret vault like room left. There were two beings there that left out into Halberd.
Okay.
I believe I did share that at the time, including the recording of.
Yeah. He says, if they're not there, you need to find them. You need to find Arya. And as he says that, he goes to say something else, and the connection cuts.
All right, I'll relay all that to Oka.
I'll get a message sent to the prince. Probably don't have time to stop at Manus after, if it seems that dire.
I don't know.
Yeah, I just send the
about dire, but like they did say like you just like you need to find the princes and princesses before they do.
Mm-hmm.
It is of great importance. But Han also reaches out to you. Oh no, Han's with you. Han would be like, obviously we want to get back to Halberd as soon as possible. We want to kind of like settle. I think it would be best if we can take a look at your mech and see what we can do to get it up and running as quickly as possible. And he's like, I can get my team working on it right away. So if you can wait like at least a day to stay for the day, I think the citizens of Halberd are going to want to celebrate with you anyway. They're partying in the streets. It's like Mardi Gras. You're seeing like news outlets of people who are celebrating. They thought they were gonna die. They thought their whole planet was gone. And even though this weird scar that you can even see from the planet that looks like it's like a moon that's stuck there, like just this big spatial vagina in space. Like it like when you look out into the distance, when night approaches, you can see it. Maybe even in the day, like it's probably just there all the time, like just this kind of like ominous void that sits there, and even then people are celebrating.
Yeah, we'll take a day, lick our wounds, try to find that princess that might be on Albert.
I need to archive your mechanical technician 1 mech, but obviously that did get destroyed, and is no more. But MT is still alive. MT, you get another ping, and this time you get a fuller message. Give me a second here. Need to refer to lore that I don't have right in front of my face. Where is it? This is like you get like like you hear somebody over the intercom saying, "This is Captain Juno Creel of the Rust Rats. Are you okay? We are picking up a signal from you. This is Captain Juno Creel of the Rust Rats. Do you come in?"
I reply. Obviously, I reply mentally because there's no air for sound. I am okay. I am stranded at where my signal is. I could use a pickup.
Heard. We're coming out to get you. What's your name, friend?
MT1.
MT1.
You can call me Empty.
Well, Empty. We're happy to have you aboard, and we'll see what we can do to help you. You're lucky to find yourself out here. There's not too much that is out here in the outer reaches. We'll come back to you. Back on.
And I make sure that I put a location signal on that same channel.
Yep. On Halberd, one of the immediate things that happens once you guys have landed and like you drop your mech off and stuff like that, you are brought to your headquarters, which right now is just an empty building. It's 3 stories, includes an empty garage. You're gonna have to buy the tools and stuff for it, but it is something you can convert into a garage that can hold several medium-sized spaceships. You also have access to dorms. Everybody has their own room. And then there's a ton of empty space. There are 2 floors that basically outside of like you'll have your own personal rooms while you're here. You also have quarters that are like areas that you can do whatever you want with. I'm gonna make like a basic map for the Halberd headquarters for you guys. And then as time goes on, when you come back to this area, you can work on it. You can hire contractors in the background to like do work with it, just like on ships. And you'll have your own personal kind of like base in the Helena system to be able to store things and to have your extra NPCs hanging out at things like that. You'll have like your own personal space now. What does everybody do? You're kind of just hanging out for the night, so you can hang out on Halberd and go where you want.
Hell yeah.
We haven't rested yet, right?
No.
Yeah, I was thinking. You know, normally Wade would be all about let's find some fights, but he's not gonna do that.
You guys want to fucking party?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Let's do it. I heard one of you talking about some jeans, and I got a good pair of fresh Aussie-made denim. Let's go.
Oh God. Fresh denim on fucking Wade.
Chaka's gonna party like pretty late into the night, but like all night between like happy partying, she's just gonna suddenly get morose and like shed a small tear for empty and then go back to partying.
Yeah, Oka's just slamming burgers and drinks. He's getting lit.
Oh yeah, and there are burgers because part of Squangy's helping with the celebration is like they landed their ship and opened it up, and it kind of, instead of just opening up from like the back, it also has like sides that fall down and become an instant like giant restaurant.
Like, are we just like tailgating in the
ultimate
fucking
food truck.
fish yard?
Yeah,
Or
basically
the shipyard?
tailgating in the shipyard as like people
Fuck yeah.
people from everywhere, like citizens of Halberd, come to like meet you and party with you guys for a little bit, to the point where like
Yeah.
it is the biggest block party in Jet City.
ShakaCon starts karaoke.
Hell yeah. Give me a performance check.
Ooh. She's pretty wasted though, probably by the time
Yeah.
she finds a karaoke machine somewhere.
Your voice is still good, like you're still belting out the tunes, but like you are slurring and forgetting half of the words, and so you're just filling them in with random words.
It's all turning into like she's like singing like whatever the latest pop hits are, but like half the words are about how we kicked Flongo's fucking butt.
Yeah.
I gotta wade this up after.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna follow you on karaoke.
Yes.
With Wade's outstanding performance stats.
Amazing.
That was actually a pretty good roll.
15's pretty good.
All right, ladies. This is a hit song from Space Australia. You could call it our like national anthem. It's called "I Touch Myself," and then he'll perform the Divinals "I Touch Myself" while awkwardly eyeing up every woman in the area.
Amazing.
Every single woman.
Everyone I didn't already know.
Go ahead and roll a d4 for me.
Not a D43.
Wade, you get up and you belt out "I Touch Myself" by the Divinals fucking flawlessly. Truly, it is your national anthem. And when you get back down, holding a drink, is the girl you met previously, who you had thrown up in her mouth.
Oh, hello there. I've switched to blunts to prevent any further mishaps.
She says, "One drink and take it slow, and then you're coming home with me."
Deal. Although, I mean, my ship's right there.
She thinks about it. She kind of looks you up and down. She goes, "Nah, my place."
Fair enough. Your place probably has a shower.
Great, now there's canonically no shower on the fucking ship.
Only on the
There's
Moldy
just
Crow.
no shower on the Crow.
Okay.
There's one installed, but Wade's been using it for storage.
Oh my god.
Wade, add 5
Oh my
points to your
God.
points card. That's pretty good. My God.
I can do a real bong rip.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna do one too. You guys did so good.
Can I do a roll to see if I get any or how many new followers I get to my cult after this? Like after the whole Flongo thing?
Yeah, now, how does... Oh, excuse me. I think you can only have a certain amount like that work within your brood network, but just as like a cult itself, you mean like...
Yeah,
just people who follow Chaka?
Yeah, and like her teachings of...
I mean, you've already been out in a
Together
crowd, like, singing and shit like that, so, like...
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, like, a bare minimum, you've got, like, 30 followers who are just, like, actively, like... if you have social media, they are, like, they're not just followers, like, they boost your account, they repost every single post, they have a fan club for you, you have your own subreddit, and they mod it. Like...
Hell yeah. What about, like, people that I meet while partying that become, like, devout followers?
Devout followers.
Yeah, I want to start some fanatics up in this bitch. The real crazy ones, you know?
Go ahead and give me a raw charisma check.
Come on. 15?
I'm gonna say of those 30, 5 of them would take a bullet for you. They would kill and die for you. And probably have like a really weird parasocial relationship with you where like you don't know who they are, you probably don't know their names, and they think you're their best friend.
Excellent.
That's amazing.
Well, yeah, she's meeting them tonight and, like, pretty wasted probably at this point.
Yeah.
The worst parasocial people around.
Yeah. Yeah, like dropout fans. Just kidding. Just kidding. Don't crucify me. I love Dropout too. Just sometimes not that much. We won't talk about that though. What do you mean they're gonna be on the rookie? That's propaganda. Shut the fuck up.
That was a good episode.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet, but we must.
Yeah, we got to. We love the rookie.
Also, you guys have an Arya on your team. That is not the Arya that Mobius was talking about.
Damn it.
That would just make things too easy.
I think Mobius would have sent you an image before he got cut off. Like, you would have received it before he was cut off. Let me get you a picture of the Arya that he will have mentioned.
Oh.
We have seen this person before, haven't we?
I think if you... I can't remember if you saw images of them or not, but those would have been who you saw leaving Mobius's...
This is the one that we saw at Mobius's on the video camera, because I remember seeing her and I made a comment. She looked like the one species from Mass Effect.
Yeah, because you also would have seen who she was with, I think, as well, which is this.
Yes.
So Mobius sent the same picture to you, Loki.
All right, I'll show it to the crew so you all know what we're looking for. In between shots.
In between shots.
I'm just working my way through the party with my phone out, and I'm just doing shots along the way.
I'm live on Spacetagram right now.
You, Oka, you get not a voice call, but you get like a video message from your parents that say we've been following pretty closely just to keep an eye on you, and we couldn't be more proud of you. We heard the speeches, we've seen some of the footage, and we are so incredibly proud of you, son.
Is it like a call or is it just a video message?
It's just a video message.
Cool. I'm gonna reply to it and just be like, thanks guys. Didn't know if I was gonna make it out of that last one. LOL. But we did.
He unironically says LOL out loud.
Yeah. Yeah. And then continuing that, I'll just be like, see you guys soon. I still gotta find Jocelyn, but we'll get this wedding on the way as soon as we can. LOL.
Chubbs, I don't think you've really said anything yet. What is Chubbs doing while everybody's partying? Because I know Chubbs isn't a partier.
No, Chubbs knows that we're down somebody, so I think Chubbs is gonna stick back on probably the Seneschal and try and bolster our communications to see if we can find any sign of like MT.
Okay.
And obviously, like, keep an ear out for Oka.
Yeah. Yeah, putting signals out there, you don't really get anything. But we will flash back to MT. Everybody can long rest your characters. MT, it is not a ship that comes out, but a mech. This is not a normal mech. You're seeing what appears to be maybe a ship or mech hybrid that is like a much larger size. Think Voltron or Megazord, that like it is a combination of ships almost.
Okay.
But this one isn't like multiple colors. It is just like it's like a black, almost like it looks like a pirate, like a pirate captain, but like as like a mecha. And when it flies out and stops, what comes out appears to be there are only two people that come out. There is what appears to be a humanoid wearing like a blue pirate jacket. I'm gonna put the pictures in the chat. Like they won't see it on the screen here, but for those at home, he kind of looks like a Power Ranger. He's got 3 swords at his side, and he walked like the mech stops, and they have like this kind of like runway that like comes out to you, and they walk out, and it is him, and it is also what appears to be like a boy, like this. It doesn't look like an adult. It looks almost like a child. That is not walking but floating, and it has like almost like this little looks like a cleric, like a tiny little cleric puppet that is also floating beside it, and both of them have like this gold ring that revolves around them. The Power Ranger type guy says, hi friend, are you MT?
I am MT.
Says, I'm Captain Juno Creel. This is Selene Althir. Obviously you don't need clerical help. I guess we should have brought Scritch, but we're gonna bring you aboard our vessel here, and we're gonna bring you back to our home. And maybe you can tell us where you came from.
I was in Halibird, or sorry, in Helena.
Helena? That's several star systems away from here. How did you make it all the way out here from there?
It was a side effect when we killed Flongo. Yes, the Flongo.
clearly we have much to talk about. They pull you aboard onto this vessel. They'll ask, like, do you require a battery, or like do you need anything to recharge yourself, or is there anything we can do to help you?
I am undamaged, though. If I would like access to a mech workshop, I need to start from scratch on my on a mech again.
We got a little junk pile on the rusted Halo. We might be able to help you start to rebuild.
Would love access to that.
And as they fly fly towards the rusted Halo, you see what they refer to as the rusted Halo is, it looks like it may have been part of like a ring, like an artificial planet almost, that was broken, like a Halo, like from the game Halo, but like broken. And it looks like they have just like built a space station on top of that fractured piece.
Okay.
Back on Halberd, you guys are rested. People, when you wake up, people are still partying in the streets. The party has not stopped for some people. Once again, you get like messages of commendation. You're also starting to get messages for endorsements. The reason being because the commissioner in the morning put out a message congratulating you for successfully leading people to defeat Flongo when they thought nobody could. And personally inviting you to the mech tournament. He says, I've seen they've got some really great mech pilots on their team, and I think that they're going to be good contenders for the tournament. He says, Oka, if you're listening, you get in touch as soon as possible, and we'll get things ready. And he will remind of the date that the mech tournament is going to be 6 months. Because of the Flongo incident, they had to push it back. It was going to be like fairly soon. It's going to be in 6 months' time. They're going to host the tournament.
Cool.
And mechs from far and wide, or mech pilots from far and wide will come to compete for a grand prize.
Sweet. Just got to give me a new mech so I can fight with Han.
Is anybody doing anything else? Or like,
well, I mean, you've already established what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Chicka wow wow.
Yeah, like that. Oh, sorry. I was gonna say that that night. After like a long time of striking out, Wade, you definitely get laid.
Oh yeah.
And you learn that the woman's name is Melody.
Melody. Nice. What day of the week is it?
It would probably be Thursday.
Okay. So just SmackDown then.
What?
He was aiming for a Monday Night Raw session.
Oh. Jesus.
You just get me, man.
Go back to the pre-show talk.
My God.
Wild.
You have
I
a
will be doing something
Yeah.
extra.
yeah.
In trying to make communications with MT, I will also do my best to reach out to anybody that I can reach out to in fucking Great Axe, where we just left.
Okay.
I would like to know what's happening, because Chubbs has been thinking about what's been going on there since we fucking took the mech and just left.
Yeah, I think Amara would have gotten back to you. She'd let you know that the Void Seekers did a lot of damage. Unfortunately, there were some people who did die as a result of them being there, some tortured to death for information. But once they realized that you guys had left the planet, they left as well to either follow or do what like. There was no other reason for them to be there, so they did eventually leave.
Okay. That's what I wanted to know. I wanted
Yeah.
to make sure that like the whole place wasn't being taken over or anything. So
Oka, I need you also to give me Oka, I need you to give me a perception check. Is there a moment that you think Oka would find himself alone?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think he like sneaks off to like a side alley type deal in the shipyard.
Yeah.
Is it like while we're partying? Or is it morning now?
It'd be morning.
Okay. Yeah, I guess he just goes outside to like get a little sun or whatever.
Yeah, maybe go for a little walk.
Yep.
You go for that walk, maybe to clear your head a little bit. You now know of Jocelyn's whereabouts. On that 18 perception, you see the glimmer of something in front of you as a Void Seeker appears in front of your face. Instinctively, I think you'd probably reach for your weapon, your sword.
Yeah.
As you do and pull your sword, the assassin would look and say, should have kept your eye on the birdie. And you'd feel a prick in the back of your neck as you black out.
Oh my god.
Chubbs. You are doing your own thing, trying to like kind of like scan for things in the morning while still trying to keep an eye on Oka. And you're not sure when it happened, but when you looked over to where Oka had been, suddenly he's not there anymore. When you go to check on him, I need you to give me a perception check as well.
Percep-
On a 9, you don't really catch them until they're too late. Because you look to see them loading him onto what appears to be a fighter vessel that gets a purple sheen over it before it just vanishes. Empty. Aboard the Rust Rats are a variety of characters. There's like slime folk. The person that they refer to as Scritch, it appears to be some kind of rat folk who is also a mechanic. They bring you to an area like Scritch will be like, hey, how's it going? I heard you need some scraps. And we'll bring you to an area where there are several pieces of different mech parts that you might be able to franken build something together for now. They also take in that information about Flongo and say, we have had to contend with Flongo before, a long time ago, but there was nothing we could do. And you say that you destroyed it with a nuclear weapon?
Yes, it was a definitely a interesting weapon. Not of my design. It was a null vector annihilation charge. Someone else's design. Someone else owned it, but I was tasked with carrying it and tasked with delivering it inside of Flongo, and I am surprised that I am as unbothered damage by this weapon as I am, but based on what I saw, Flongo is destroyed.
Okay. Do what you can with...
And this was in Lena Star system.
Well, we'll see.
And then some time passed. I, based on my internal clock, X amount of time has passed. But I am now here.
Okay. Well, like I said, the Outer Reaches is a far away from the Helena system. We'll see what we can do about getting communications linked with Helena as soon as we can. Unfortunately, out here, it's hard to communicate with the other sectors of space. We're pretty far out there. Like, so again, that's why we're so surprised that you were close. The only reason we even picked up the signal was because we were just investigating to see if there was anything happening in this sector of the Outer Reaches before we moved on.
I appreciate the ride and the use of your junk parts.
Yeah, you don't seem harmful. You don't seem violent or anything like that. Obviously, we're gonna keep a close eye, but you're otherwise welcome to stay on the Halo as long as you like. Obviously, you want to get back to your friends, but Scritch will help you with working on things, and perhaps we can get you a mech, and maybe can see if we can acquisition a ship for you to get you back as soon as possible.
That would be excellent. Thank you. And I get to start plugging away, digging through the parts.
Oka.
Yeah.
You wake up in a strange room. It looks like there are some simple amenities. Looks like there is like a food generator. It also looks like there are several like pods, like sleeping pods, and each of them has what appears to be like a VR headset, kind of like for entertainment, as well as a screen that like right now just appears to be playing void propaganda. Every now and then the screen changes and you can see what appears to be, it looks like people looking in. It looks like void seekers looking in. And occasionally one that looks like he's kind of like dressed like a scientist that is like writing notes on a clipboard.
About me?
Maybe.
Interesting.
Oh.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I was gonna kind of just sit back and kind of just perceive everything around me.
Yeah. You know how much in the like you can make like any food or drink that you want. You can like replicate these Squengy's burger. It doesn't taste the same.
I figured as much.
But it looks like they're not trying to kill you. They're trying to keep you alive, and they have you in some kind of containment.
Okay. I assume I have like none of my equipment on me.
You do. They'll have your equipment on you. They don't take your equipment away.
Weird. Yeah, I'll just kind of sit back and eat these shitty burgers and keep an eye on things, try to figure out kind of where I am.
Yeah. Wade, you wake up in the morning after some hot lovin', to a note that says, even though the party doesn't end, work still continues. I gotta go to work, but feel free to help yourself to whatever's in the fridge, and don't worry about locking the door.
All right, I'm going to do something entirely unique and out of character and have a shower.
Yeah.
I'll flip her note over and say, thanks, you're always welcome in the crew if you ever want to get out. And I'll sign it, grab a breakfast sandwich, and leave.
Yeah. Chubbs.
Oh, I'll leave her a doobie.
Oh, nice. Chubbs. I think like it's Chaka and Loki that are left on board, along with like the NPCs and stuff like that. You have just seen Oki. You have just seen Oka taken.
Yeah, I mean, it's, I don't really know, honestly. Loading, when I seen them load them in, like, how far were they away from me? Like, would I have been able to catch up to them?
No, 120 feet. Easy.
120 feet?
Yeah, they parked far enough away from the action that they could, like, away with him.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, I'd obviously like radio over the comms. A little panicked, be like, hey, I just watched some Woodseekers take Oka. They're headed this direction.
Into off planet, into space.
Yeah, like obviously like off planet, but like they would have like a semi cardinal direction, right? But I think we need to gather everybody and pursue. Or I'll take Vera and leave you guys a note or something on like where I'm going. Because Wade's still doing his thing, you know, he's in the shower, he probably doesn't have his comms on.
I feel like Chaka would be up. Like, how early is this? Is like first thing in the morning?
Probably, yeah, like mid morning.
Okay, yeah, Chaka would be like up and about, and especially if you're taking Vera, Chaka would know something was up like immediately because Brood Network. So I would be down to come help.
Yeah, I think I would do my best to let everybody know, but like I would try and get the fuck out of there as soon as possible.
Yeah, Wade's got the Moldy Crow and his new military vessel that we still need to get a name for.
Yeah.
So he'd be able to catch up to you fairly quickly. But taking no time, yeah, Vera will boot up and head in the direction that you said that they were going. Is anybody Chaka, are you doing anything? You have skills in everything, so you're kind of like you fill the void for your missing members.
I don't know if there's anything that she would like do before leaving, because like she understands the time is of the essence. If they took him and like have left, we need to go try and catch up with them. Especially we don't know where they're heading, and we only know like the direction they went. I would do my best to get like Chubbs doing. Like, I would do my best to just be like, hey, everybody, like, are you available to come? Like, let's go. Maybe send messages out to like let people know that we're heading in that direction. Like, let's go.
Yeah. Get as much of your crew back on board as possible.
Yeah, like I would just go and try and get more people. Like, if anyone's not on the ship, like I would try and go track them down.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's just really Wade. Most of the other crew would have stayed close. Whoever was already on the anathema.
Okay. Do we know where Wade went? Like, is their crew aware of the address that he's at?
No.
I got a comlink.
Yeah, we just keep trying to get him on the comm. I would be going out and like asking anyone who's still partying, like, hey, did you see where this guy went? Did you see? Just like holding up a picture of Wade. Did you see where he went? Did you see who he went home with?
They're just saying beautifully. Yeah. He left with some woman.
Do you know who?
No.
Oh, dang. All right. I'm just gonna keep asking everybody I see.
Nobody knows where Wade went.
Dang.
And it looks like Chubbs is trying to get the ship going now.
All right, I'm getting back on the ship.
I'm just gonna leave him like a voicemail or some shit like that. Just so, like, if he doesn't have his satellite, like if he doesn't have his comms on, like immediately, like it's just getting voicemailed. To be
Okay.
like, hey, listen,
I've had my comms on.
we're going to get Oko.
I might have still been asleep, but
I thought you would have been in
like
the shower.
worst case scenario. Yeah, like worst case scenario, it was like during your shower or you're asleep or some shit like that. Like you get it in like 10 minutes and you can play catch up with us.
I'm going on the anathema. I am going to put a care package left behind by the people of Halberd that was loaded on like as a surprise for you guys. That is going to include like 10 of each type of injector. There's going to be some special items. I'm going to put together a little package, and you guys will be able to see it your next session. That's going to be it for now as the pursuit for Oka begins, and as this leads us into what is going to be our first big Sea of Stars event. So for those at home, stay tuned. I will be posting when we will be having our first crossover session within the next few weeks. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. We love every single one of you. We hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And as always, power to the players. Have a great night.
Hell yeah.
First of all, everybody take 10 points on your points cards for completing this monumental event.
friggin' wild one.
And additionally, you guys get to level up.
Ooh.
Everybody's finally... It is session 34, and you guys finally get to be level 5.
Oh.
Beautiful.